With renewed sponsorship by the PNG LNG, the men's national rugby league team, the PNG LNG Kumuls, are set for their campaign this year. Head coach of the Kumuls, Marum, says in any instant the first competition they look at for Kumuls players is the National Rugby League in Australia, and why not with some exciting prospects with the likes of young Xavier Coates in the radar of another Kumuls call-up.
The NRL players are normally the first ones that we look at. So, the only time they don't get picked is when they're injured or they're not released by the club. So, Xavier has been playing well 2 games now. So, it's a challenge for him is to keep, continue playing well until season ends. So, make sure he get into that top side and, keeps playing well and, gets a bit more experience. So, he's played 1 test match for us against Samoa last year. He's a good kid. We all know that. He's fast, he's strong, and what we want from him is just focus on his football. If there are games this year, we will call them into the side, but I'm sure all of them will be putting their hand up for World Cup 2021. Yeah.
With the only rugby league competition outside of the NRL being the Digicel Cup competition, Marum is left with no choice but to consider players from the country's premier rugby league competition. But Marum says players who have recently featured in the Kumuls and will be playing in the Digicel Cup will have to be closely monitored, with Marum to set targets and also analyze their performance over the course of the season. Marum says he still needs to see a great deal of improvement in the competition.
They need to be really playing well. We understand Digicel Cup competition probably be, not the same as ISC and NRL and Super League. So, they will have set targets for them. There are certain things they need to achieve out of, their own game. So, I'll be going around doing videos and, assisting them wherever we can with the other coaching staff. So, make sure that they're given a fair chance and support for, in order for them to be selected here.
Phil Sukina, Trukai Sports.